A warning from more than 2,000 years ago echoed again today in the middle of rising tensions between the United States and China. During his reception of President Donald Trump, Chinese President Xi Jinping referred to what is known as the Thucydides trap, a concept many analysts believe could define the future of relations between Washington and Beijing. But what exactly is this trap? The term goes back to the ancient Greek historian Thucydides, who documented the Great War between Athens and Sparta more than 2,000 years ago. His famous conclusion was simple but frightening. When a rising power threatens to replace a dominant power, fear makes conflict almost inevitable. Athens was rising rapidly in wealth, influence, and military strength. Sparta, the dominant power of its time, saw that rise as a direct threat. The result was a devastating war that changed the ancient world. Today, many strategists see similarities between that historical rivalry and the growing competition between the United States and China. China's economic and technological rise has transformed it into a global superpower. Meanwhile, the United States still holds military and financial dominance. The fear in Beijing is that competition over trade, artificial intelligence, Taiwan, energy routes, and military influence could push both countries toward confrontation, even if neither side actually wants war. That is why Xi Jinping's use of the term carried a deeper message. It was not just a historical reference. It was a warning. A warning that history has seen this pattern before. A rising power challenges an established one, tensions grow, mistrust deepens, and eventually the world slides toward conflict. By invoking the Thucydides trap, Xi was essentially asking Trump one critical question. Can the United States and China create a new model of relations between major powers, one that avoids the fate of Athens and Sparta? Because in today's world, a conflict between Washington and Beijing would not remain regional. It would shake global trade, technology, energy markets, financial systems, and military alliances across the planet. The real question now is no longer whether competition between the two giants exists. The question is whether they can compete without turning rivalry into confrontation.